This is SBC World Cup Show, part 2 of match day 3. Match day 3? Yeah, match day 3. First set of 4 games. Now we're talking about Group D's games. Denmark drew Tunisia 0-0, and France beat Australia 4-1. So let's lead off with the game that we just saw, France-Australia. Imran, what's your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, I mean, at first, Australia scored, and then everyone was thinking, "Uh-oh, is this a Champions curse again?" And France just came back and dominated the game after that.
Yeah, Australia's a poor team.
Yeah, I told you. Like, you were like,
Australia's
there might be a draw. I'm like, no chance.
When Australia got that first goal, I was like, ooh, there's life. But for some reason, Australia thought that they could actually play football with France and open up. And they just left a lot of spaces open. And once that first goal went in, it was like, it's only going to get worse and worse. The second goal was a turnover. Like, if you're going to beat France, you can't beat yourself. And, France is just a different class. It's simple rather than that. But let's move on to the Denmark-Tunisia game, which was a very, very, very good game. One of the best 0-0 games you can see. It was phenomenal, up and down, especially that first half. And I think Tunisia really deserved the 3 points because they had their chances to win that game. I thought they were a better team overall. Denmark probably had the best chance in the game with the ball where it hit the post by Cornelius. I don't know what he was doing on that, but in terms of total play, I thought that Tunisia had so many chances. They got in behind so many times, and I thought they would be. Did I say Denmark? I meant Tunisia. Tunisia got in behind so many times, and Tunisia will be disappointed with the point. But it could have been a lot worse. They could have dropped all points like Senegal did the day before. So I still think it's a good point for them. And I think Denmark need to find a little bit more of a cutting edge entering the France game if they still have aspirations of trying to win this group. But this group is gonna get interesting.
To be honest, I think Tunisia needed 3 points in that game. Because now, like, you're playing France and Australia. It's just going to come down to goal difference.
They play Australia next, though. The key part is
France
they play Australia next while they play France in the third game, which could allow, depending on what happens with France and Denmark.
Unless Denmark get a result. But it's going to come down to goal difference. Goal difference, I probably trust Denmark more.
Honestly, if I think if Tunisia get the 3 points against Australia and get up to 4, I think they're almost 90%.
But Denmark is going to get 3 points against Australia too.
It's not about that. It's about the fact that I think Tunisia playing France in the third game is a lot different from Denmark playing France in the second too. Like, let's say France beat Denmark though, then they're gonna rest.
Yeah, true, but still, like, you still gotta get a result.
But for me, I think Denmark is still going to get out because I don't think they're just going to get a result against France. I think they have a chance to beat France. I think Denmark is a very, very good team who underperformed today, and I think they're very much still alive. But I think Tunisia, I think all three of these teams are alive still. In Denmark, I still think Tunisia has a strong chance. Denmark just made it a little bit more difficult on themselves.
Yeah, I agree. I think Denmark have the upper edge right now because I trust them more against Australia to get more goal difference. So I still have Denmark second, and I said in my prediction.
You're saying goal difference. You're saying goal difference like France is gonna easily be both.
Well, like, who do you trust more to get a point against France?
I think Denmark is gonna beat France. Let alone
exactly.
Get a point.
So
I trust Denmark more, but the fact that you're saying, it's gonna come down to goal difference, you're acting like France is just this team much more superior than them. They beat Australia.
I'm saying even if it let me rephrase. So even if it comes down to goal difference and they both lose or they both draw, I still think Denmark will get better results, a better result against Australia.
So you have France, Denmark?
Yeah. And also I want to clarify something. In my predictions, I said France second, right? But like a day later, I was like, I still got France first.
Stop making no excuse.
I'm just saying,
No,
I literally have in my notes.
You can't backtrack. It's too late. You don't even
make your
prediction Denmark first. You know what? I'm not going to do what Imran did.
But I'm not lying. I have it in my notes. It's dated like on Sunday or something.
When we made our predictions, did you say France first or did you say Denmark first?
Okay, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
I mean, like,
why do we do predictions? If it doesn't matter, why do we do predictions?
I changed my mind before I saw any evidence that France were gonna win today, and
so Benzema's injury helped you change your mind?
I mean, I changed my mind before that, I think, but
before Benzema's injury,
and that didn't change my mind either way.
Okay, look,
because I like Olivier Giroud.
I had Denmark winning the group beforehand, and I'm sticking with my guns because I think Denmark will get it together, and I think Denmark will get 3 points against France. because I think the thing too that people underestimated was Denmark was shell shocked in that first half because that crowd was 100% Tunisian. I mean, from the get go, it was electric in that stadium, and Denmark was taken. I don't think Denmark was expecting that. But I think in a more neutral environment, going up against opposition that they're used to, don't forget, leading up to the tournament, I don't know if this is a positive or a negative, but Denmark did beat France both times in the Nations League.
Yeah.
A European team they're familiar with, more comfortable with. I think it's going to be a much different game, and I think Denmark will get their act together. And I think the top performers of Denmark, Mæhle, Delaney, if he can get back, Eriksen for sure, Emir Højbjerg, Schmeichel, I think they'll get it done against France, and Australia, they'll be... So I still have Denmark winning the group, and I have France still moving on, because when you would beat a team 4-1 with that goal differential, of course. But Tunisia, don't count out Tunisia.
Yeah, I have France first and Denmark second. And Australia obviously last, so Tunisia third.